to see the truly elite of the elite. Your breed is really had just an incredible set of females in both the purebred and balancer divisions. And as we get these champions back out here, I know some of our divisions have had substantially more numbers than others, but I think each of these females has quality and can go back and do the things that a good balancer female is supposed to do, and that's blend maternal quality and genetics with a little extra shot of growth and power relative to some of those other maternal-based British breeds that are out there. So I think really I compliment your association for being progressive and really promoting this balancer side of things. And just to watch the progress it's made is really been fun from someone outside of the breed. But this is an outstanding set of cattle. A couple of heifers that I think need mention in this lineup. This heifer calf out of Division 2, I think really has an incredibly bright future. That was a great division, and we had a lot of depth and quality, and yet I still thought she came out of that division rather handily. If I were to say, of the 3 or 4 heifers here at this show who have a chance to be in the hunt, get a piece of this thing, she's one of them. And I think, whenever you say that about a heifer calf, then you know you've got something special. And I think that heifer is just going to continue to get better and better with time. Just an immense amount of quality, as does the red heifer in front of her. A good pair of fall heifer and a late summer heifer. Just good practical cattle. But the other heifer that really jumps out at you to me is the junior yearling heifer. And again, you think back to that division. Again, if there's 3 or 4 heifers that I think of in this show, I think 3 of them actually came out of that division, along with that heifer calf we already mentioned out of Division 2, that to me are the elite top end of this particular group. That's a heifer that it's tough, big junior yearlings, to keep them that fresh and that good in terms of condition. If you have a chance to get down and study this female, what I love about her is just immense angularity, just the way her neck is shaped, the way it blends into her shoulder, beautiful in her condition, yet still tremendously good body. I think just a tremendous female that's going to make a beautiful cow and a nice foundation in the breeding program. Again, a good senior yearling heifer that's bagging down. She's not getting around quite as agile as you'd like, but I think the angles of her structure are okay. She's pretty far along the baby. I think you give them a pass a little bit in terms of movement at that stage of the game, but a nice practical cow. As I said, this has been really my pleasure, and as I mentioned earlier, within that challenging division, it's fun, and I hope that you've been able to just follow and see what I've said or seen as the differences in the cattle. I encourage you to get back with breeders and visit about some of those things we talked about earlier. If you wouldn't mind, join me in congratulating the breeders, though. This is one excellent set of balance for me.
Over here in the Red Angus show, we got a heifer that wins this class fairly handily for us. I guess she's a female up in her jaw. I think a heifer that would have looked maybe a little